Hey guys, welcome to Lux Lover. Today's video is all about how I use my Louis Vuitton PM size agenda, also known as pocket size in the planning community. If that sounds like something you'd be interested in watching, I hope you'd consider subscribing and also hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. Without further ado, let's get started. So the Louis Vuitton PM or pocket size agenda is available in 3 different canvas prints. So you can get it in the beautiful damier ebene print that I currently have featured in today's video. It's also available in the classic monogram print as well as damier azur. And if you are into epi leather, it is also available in epi leather noir. So I've owned this particular pocket size agenda for about 10 years. In fact, prior to upgrading to the MM and GM size, the pocket or PM size agenda was the only agenda that I use for my daily planning. Since then, I've decided to use it as my gratitude planner. So I'll go ahead and show you some of the inserts that I currently have inside of this agenda. It's very minimal, nothing in comparison to my MM and GM size agenda. I recently did an agenda flip through of both my MM and GM. I'll go ahead and link it in the description box down below. If you haven't seen it, go ahead and check it out. So let's go over the detailed features of the PM agenda. So it features 3 card slots. And as you guys can see, I added some task cards that I purchased from Socialize, as well as a very old Louis Vuitton deco card that I received with one of my inserts that I purchased. And I believe this came with the very last insert that I purchased for this agenda, which was back in 2015. So it's been quite some time. And as you guys know, with all Louis Vuitton leather goods, you can get it personalized by adding your initials. So I opted for my initials in gold foiled with the dots. In the secretarial pocket, I have a Louis Vuitton world map, and this is a very old world map. This one was part of the either 2015 or 2016 agenda refill inserts. As I mentioned, since then, I have stopped purchasing inserts for this particular agenda. I just love these world maps. I didn't want to get rid of it, so I decided to go ahead and place it inside of the secretarial pocket. And here's a look at what the world map looks like. I have a beautiful dashboard that I purchased from one of my favorite Etsy shops. I'll go ahead and link it in the description box down below. One of the things that I love about purchasing dashboards from this particular shop is the fact that you can personalize it. So most people opt to go for their name, and I have done that for some of my dashboards that I currently have in my MM and GM size agenda. However, for this particular one, since I'm primarily using it for gratitude and journaling, I decided to go ahead and personalize it with the word grateful. And I just love the design of this particular dashboard, and I thought it would be so appropriate for this planner. Then we have my 2021 yearly calendar at a glance on vellum, and I purchased this particular 2021 dashboard from Infinite Lotus. And here we have a contact information insert that came with the Louis Vuitton agenda refill insert that I purchased back in 2015. I thought it looked really nice here. I never wrote my personal information on it, so I decided to go ahead and leave it inside of the agenda. Next, we have another beautiful dashboard that I purchased from Cloth and Paper, and it says, "It is only with gratitude that life becomes rich." I thought this was fabulous for this particular planner, especially given the fact that I'm primarily using it to log my gratitudes. Then we get into my gratitude inserts, and these particular inserts I purchased from 8 Lotus. So I'll go ahead and show you what they look like. So they come in a pack, and I want to say there's about either 15 or 30 pages to a pack. And what I love is the fact that it's double-sided, so you have a section to write down your gratitudes on the front, and then also when you flip it, same thing towards the back. One of the insert refills that I purchased from Louis Vuitton came with this beautiful ruler. Unfortunately, Louis Vuitton no longer offers these beautiful rulers with their inserts, so I decided to go ahead and keep it as a page marker so that I can easily access the page that I'm currently working on. And here we have some blank pages of the gratitude inserts. I love these inserts because they are very simple and easy to use. So at the top, you have "Today I'm grateful for." You have a section to write down the date, and then you can write down 3 things that you're grateful for. I primarily like to use this gratitude log in the morning prior to starting work. So my work day typically starts at 8 a.m. So I currently have a reminder on my iPhone to complete my log at 7:30 prior to starting work. It just helps me get into the right mindset before starting work. I have another dashboard that I purchased from Infinite Lotus, and it says Conquer from Within. And this dashboard features my notes section. Now, these are really old inserts from a Louis Vuitton agenda refill. I want to say either 2013 or 2014. I've never used these particular notes, so I decided to go ahead and keep it in that section. In the event that I want to jot down any notes, or if I want to jot down additional gratitudes, I have dedicated blank pages to do so. Love these Louis Vuitton inserts, and it's a shame they no longer make them like this anymore, but they are such great quality. I also love the beautiful gold writing. Towards the back, I have some really old Louis Vuitton dashboards that came with a 2015 insert refill. We have an image of the beautiful Louis Vuitton steamer. Then I have some more line note pages. Then we have another beautiful Louis Vuitton insert. Traveling is also one of my passions, so I also decided to go ahead and keep their traveler's book from that particular insert refill, and it has another beautiful map. And then you have a conversions table, and this comes in handy when you're traveling. Next, we have an image of a beautiful keep ball. There's another page if you want to write down any website addresses. Have a world information section followed by a time chart. It also has a temperatures insert listing the temperatures in various parts of the world. You have another insert with different wines from different parts of the world, another tables conversion, another dashboard with an image of a beautiful vintage luggage. The very last page in the agenda is a sticker sheet that also came with the agenda refills. And the theme for that year was definitely travel. As you can see, they have beautiful images of various travel pieces. This particular insert also came with a page lifter. As you can see, things have definitely changed. Back in the day, Louis Vuitton used to offer so much more inside of their agenda refill inserts. So I decided to go ahead and keep it since they no longer provide page lifters. Towards the back of the secretarial pocket, I have a very old Louis Vuitton address book. Unfortunately, they no longer provide the address books with the refills. I love them. I enjoy using them to write down important contact information. I know they're pretty much obsolete with smartphones, but I still enjoy using them and having them inside of my planner. And as you can see, although it has a pen loop, I currently have this beautiful slim gold pen on the side of the agenda. And it's simply because I have yet to find a pen that will actually fit inside of this pen loop. I purchased this pen thinking that it was slim enough to fit in this pen loop, and unfortunately it does not fit. So I'll go ahead and show you guys. You can see it won't even fit through the loop. So I decided to go ahead and leave it on the side of the agenda. As I mentioned, this is an agenda that I use primarily to log my gratitudes for the day. So I don't take it with me since it sits on my desk. I'm okay with the pen sitting where it is, but I am still in the market for a beautiful gold pen that would actually fit inside of this pen loop. So if any of you guys own the PM size agenda and you're able to find a pen that actually fits in here, go ahead and leave it in the comment section. But I just love the way that it looks, and I'll just go ahead and show you guys. It closes perfectly with the pen, so I think it looks really nice and it stays in place. But if I can find one that can actually fit inside of the pen loop, that would be awesome. Guys, that concludes my Louis Vuitton PM agenda flip through. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video and it inspires you to utilize your PM or pocket size agenda if you have one in your collection. I know the PM size is not everyone's cup of tea because of the fact the agenda is very small. So therefore you're limited in the amount of space that you have to write. But I hope this video inspired you to utilize your PM size agenda. You can use it for gratitude or journaling if you have one in your collection. As always, I thank you so much for tuning in to Lux Paris, and I will chat with you guys on my next video.